everybody, it's your old pal Rob. Now that we're at the farm and everything's we're kind of getting to the point where we're trying to get things situated, I needed some glue to put some things together. And usually I have like 15 vials of it, but I don't know where it is right now, especially while we're unpacking and everything like that. So I went up to Ocala, actually, a place that's not too far from here. And oh God, I wish I could say the name of the store, but I actually forgot it. It's Bearded something. I found a local store. Instead of ordering and having it delivered here, I decided to go check something out that was only like 13 miles away. I said, wow, that's pretty cool. Let me go check it out. And it's a funny thing. I walked in there and I saw they carry a lot of Warhammer stuff. And I saw this, Warhammer Underworld's Nethermaze. Now, I have like the previous incarnation of these, like 4 or 5 of these that I haven't even opened up yet. But for some reason, the Skaven and the Dark Elves just looked really cool to me, so I decided to pick it up and bring it back here and show it to you. So let's learn some of the things that I discovered about this little game here, and then we'll come back here and I'll give you some of my thoughts on this neat little game from our good friends at Games Workshop. Let's go down to the table, take a look at these models, and check it all out. So this is everything that you get in the box. You know, the only really bad complaint I got with this thing is, oh my God, putting these miniatures together, I wanted to hang myself. They're push fit, so you don't have to glue them. I ended up gluing them anyways because they're going to stay permanently, and we're going to be painting these anyways, and you don't want anything falling off in the middle of painting. But the directions were just hideous. And trying to figure it out, how it goes on, and what some of the symbols meant. Kind of shocking for GW, who are the best, models in the world, basically. But boy, when you get these together, these are just some really, really beautiful models that are just screaming to be painted, and of course, and dropped, of course, and everything else. I really like what this does. This is very card driven. Your round sequence is simple. You're going to have an action phase, and then you're going to go to your end phase. That's pretty much the rounds. But the step of a turn is, of course, your activation steps, which is a reaction step, an inspire step, surge step, power step. And then you go to a reaction step, an inspire, and then surge step once again. What you're trying to accomplish here is you're going to be using cards, basically. And I want to show you these cards because these are just absolutely beautiful. First of all, just to kind of give you a feel of what goes on, you're going to have, first of all, the art is absolutely tremendous, okay? And you're going to get different, you're going to be able to play a certain amount of cards, but you're also going to have these objective cards that you're going to be trying to do because you're trying to get more glory points than the other player. Here's like one of the guys here. It's going to give you your movement value, your attack value, your defense value, your health value, and how the different things that you're going to do and the number of dice that you are going to roll when you finally attack. And you're going to have different symbols that are going to enhance certain things or activate certain things. And what you're trying to do is complete your objectives, knock off as many of the foes. It's not really important to knock off your foes as much as to grab as much glory as you can to achieve your objective. But these cards, the plot cards, which play a big part into it, because you can go up to somebody and he's going, well, why is he coming at me? He must have something in his hand that I'm not ready for. And these different plot cards are going to change how you're going to do things, as well as how these objective cards are going to help you along to help you achieve your objectives of building glory. Smart, fast, strategic little game that does a lot of things. I have so many of these that I'm kind of shocked that I haven't put these together and played these even more. The rule book is absolutely just done perfectly, of course. I mean, what do you expect? The rules have always been good with GW, and they've always done a fantastic job. They give you some fluff here. which gives you some background into everything. And you know, the first few pages you're learning about the Shadeborn, and then of course our friends the rats. Everything that comes in here, as far as the double-sided, these boards are double-sided. They break down the fighter cards before you play, how you're going to want to put it together, how you're going to want to paint it and whatnot, which it does a wonderful job. Constructing your deck, how you're going to construct your deck, the things that you're going to want to do. And add and take out, and that's the neat thing about it, is that you are constantly constructing your deck to do different things. So you're always keeping your opponent off. It's just not the same old, you know, game every single time. A beautiful layout showing you how you can configure the different boards and stuff like that. The symbols of what the dice are. You have critical successes. Attack, which is smash, fury, and then support symbols. There's all kinds of different magic dice that you're going to be able to use that'll help you do certain things. And again, everything really laid out and explained. Your move actions, your activation steps, your attack actions, how you're going to go about that. What happens when you're driven back, the sequence to combat, how that all plays out. Really, you know, if you're not somebody that really wants to go out and buy 2 big armies and do things and play just Warhammer Fantasy, this is a nice little quick thing that gives you that same feel in a different format, and really does a nice job doing it and keeping with the Age of Sigmar and giving you that feel of all the unique little armies that you can play out through this fantastic game. And then, of course, like I said, they'll explain spells, and then you have everything that explains your reference guide that you want to make a copy of to kind of try to help you through this tremendous little game from our good friends at Games Workshop. Let's head up top, give my final thoughts of this little overview, and until we see you again, it's your old pal Rob. Let's see what I have to say up top. Now, the things I really liked about this is, of course, you're getting GW quality miniatures. You don't have to play with a whole bunch of them. It's a nice short, not really short, but a very strategic game. I love the cards. I love the art. I love the miniatures. Some of the things I didn't like was putting they were supposed to be pushed to fit. The directions here are horrendous. This is some of the worst directions. It took me a whole bunch of time just to try to figure out this first guy, and I'm sitting here and I'm going, there's only 9 miniatures. Why is this taking me so long? It's not explained very well, especially coming off of a game like you know, I can't even remember. It's right over there. Matter of fact, Wolfenstein, excuse me. Right? You know, most unprofessional channel. What can I tell you? But coming off a game like Wolfenstein, where everything went together perfectly, everything was explained out to you, and you figure the best miniature company in the world will give you a little bit better directions. That's the only thing I really have to complain about. The quality, the art is beautiful. The boards are beautiful. The strategy is there. And it's made me want to go to the storage unit and pull up, because I must have about whatever they came out with, I ordered, believe it or not. And I always overlook it. I go, oh, well, you know, I don't got anybody to play with now. Well, that's all changed and everything like that here. And now doing these short little games are a lot more fun and a lot more useful to the channel, to be honest with you. So really just fun. That's all I can say. We're gonna get these painted up. We're gonna do one of our taped playthroughs, and we'll see what you guys think. And that's the way we will do that. And I think you'll see how really cool this is. I'm really glad I picked this up. And you have the means to go pick it up. Warhammer Underworld's Nethermaze. It's really worth it. Putting the miniatures together could be a bit of a pain. That's the only drawback I have from this thing. Really just well done. As always, it's GW. What do you expect? Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon.